Good afternoon to all my favorite food-to-poop conversion devices. Welcome to my house. I'm recording in the guest room today, as my main recording room is being renovated. Regardless though, I bring to you with the great satisfaction the downfall of one of my enemies. AP News says, a failed lunar mission dents Russian pride and reflects deeper problems with Moscow's space industry. I could imagine this being a huge blow to all the Russian women, monkeys, and men who have been in space. At one point, I was almost one of them, up until they stopped responding to my calls after I'd asked whether I could be the first one to conceive a child in space. The article reads, an ambitious but failed attempt by Russia to return to the moon after nearly half a century has exposed the massive challenges faced by Moscow's once proud space program. They'd asked, who would you be conceiving it with? And I asked, depends, do you have a cloning booth? It probably didn't help that I carved that message in a stone tablet and mailed it to them after emailing it to them as well. It raises doubts about Russia's claims of a great power status in the eyes of the global community. Many would decide that Russia can't fulfill its ambitions in either Ukraine or on the moon because it lives not by its modest current capability, but rather fantasies about its great past, he said. People as well as countries want to side with the strong who win, not just the weak who keep making excuses about their defeats. The keen-eared among you may remember that's exactly what my father said to me after the US elected a humble peanut farmer as president. Needless to say, if Russia wants to win the war with the moon, or perhaps even send a man to Ukraine one day, they've got to stop rereading Crime and Punishment and start committing crimes and punishing men. If you're Russian, please email me at the address guest.services@shopdisney.com. If you aren't Russian, don't. And if you happen to be a Russian cosmonaut, Yuri Lonchakov, meet me inside the US Capitol right now. Remember everyone, dildos are for women. After all, the version for men is called the chapstick.